Hello, and welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today, April 23rd, 2025, we are going to do an in-depth analysis of Apple stock, APL, combining both recent news and detailed chart data. Recent Google searches reveal a mixed sentiment on Apple. Several analysts have slashed price targets, warning of a potential 30% drop due to trade tensions and lagging AI development. However, others remain optimistic, citing a possible AI-driven upgrade cycle and potential for Apple's market cap to reach $5 trillion. We'll examine the charts to see which scenario is more likely. Let's start with the one-day chart. We see a lot of volatility. Looking back to late 2024, we see a climb to around $260. Then a fall to $170 in early March 2025. Currently, we're around $199. We need to look at the recent movement to determine a short-term pattern. Filtering the time frame to show recent movements, let's narrow in on February 2025 onward. We can see Apple attempting to break above resistance around the $240 level multiple times. However, it was not able to and has since dropped and is now testing a lower support area near $165 to $170. Zooming in on the 1-hour chart gives us a more granular view of recent price action. There's a clear upward trend attempting to form. Let's see if the 15-minute chart will offer further insight. Looking at the 15-minute chart, we observe intraday volatility, struggling to break $200. There may be a short-term buying opportunity, especially with recent news of a potential interest rate pause by the Federal Reserve, which is generally seen as bullish. However, given the longer-term bearish sentiment based on the analyst downgrades, a cautious approach is advised. Recapping key levels, watch for resistance around $215 and $240. Support lies near $170 and $165. A decisive break above $215 could signal a short-term bullish trend, perhaps to $240 again. However, failure to hold above $170 might trigger further downside to $165 or even lower. Keep an eye on earnings reports next week for potential catalysts. Positive surprises could invalidate bearish claims. Remember to do your own research and tailor your trading strategy to your risk tolerance. Thanks for watching Explain the Charts.